Hello my friends, the Iron Hulk is here bringing you Gears of War 3, Series 1, Anya Stroud by Neca. So, yeah, Anya. She was in all three of the games, and in the first two she was kind of like a consultant, someone that just kind of helped Marcus and his crew along the way. She was pretty much the Cortana of the Gears of War series. But in the third one, she actually goes out in the battlefield and fights alongside the COG soldiers. And so NECA has recreated the figure, the character of Anya into figure form. And you know, people were very curious as to how they were going to do this because she has a brand new sculpt, body and everything, because obviously she's not like as buff as the COG soldiers. So here she is. Well, to start out, she doesn't really look like Anya too much. I do like the sculpt though. It's a pretty nice sculpt. The face, it kind of looks like her, but not really too much. I'm okay with that though. She looks all right. I do like the hair. I like how they, you know, sculpted it and then added these dark lines to sort of part pieces out and whatnot. But overall, not a bad face sculpt. The paint is beautifully done. It's very clean, very nice. The necklace, her COG necklace, that's another surprise. I really like the way they did that. It seems to be slightly sculpted in, but then painted to make it give it, you know, like a 3D effect. And the armor is also very nice. Show off the armor real quick here. Great detail, great paint. Excuse me. Great texture right here. I really like that. Very steampunky-ish. Go down to the boots. Everything's really nice. So, in terms of articulation, this is where I get kind of mean. She's a smaller figure, so her articulation is going to be a bit more fragile. Her arms are very flimsy, and you know, there's a good amount of articulation, very similar to the other figures in this series. But you know, she's got the ab crunch and swivel sort of, and you can move her arms up and down and bend it, and her wrists go up and down and whatnot. Her head's on a ball joint. But here's where it changes. No pun intended. She has these ball joints that you have to sort of twist to, you know, have it work properly. NECA seems to be very fond of these because the older Assassin's Creed figures had these, and you would have to twist the ball joint inside here to make the leg go up or side to side. So at the moment it's going side to side, but I would have to switch it or turn it up, or, you know, or back or whatever, to be able to have her leg go forward. I'm not a big fan of those, and I can't see why they did not just add the articulation that they added to Marcus and Clayton. I really don't. But besides that, she does have really nice bendable knees, and she has she doesn't have a ball jointed ankle, but it does go up and down, and her toes do curve like that. So, not bad. Not bad. Still very articulated, just not as fun to play with as Marcus and Anthony. Or excuse me, Anthony's dad, Clayton. So, and she comes with a regular Lancer. It's got the same features, blah blah blah. But still, overall, really cool. And I know she's going to be a popular figure. Check out more detail on her arm here. You can see the band-aid, the back here. Here's a nice Gears of War logo. Just more stuff. More really, the feet are pretty nicely done too. Nice detail. Yeah, okay, come on, let's grow up now. So, overall, I'd say I give it a solid 8 out of 10. Collectors are gonna gobble this guy up, or this girl up, because she's, you know, like the first Gears of War female figure that NECA has made. And overall, they've done a great job. Great sculpt, great paint. I just wish that they could fix that leg articulation if they do make any other female characters. I really do. I really wish they do. So there you go. That's my, you know, 10 cents. 10 cents, did I say it? 2 cents about the figure. I'll give you guys a quick comparison. She is pretty small. Especially against compared to Marcus. And I'll give you scores real quick here as a comparison. He's a lot bigger, as you can tell. So she does fit the, I guess she fits the size. Here's Marcus as well. This is her counterpart in the series here. Just fix them up real quick. So I do think that they have shrunken down in scale a little bit. Not by too much, and it doesn't really make too much of a difference, but they have shrunken down slightly. I do think that they're still great figures. Clayton's definitely a lot bigger. He's actually like one of the biggest in this whole group here. So maybe it's just the size comparison. It might be a little bit off the scale of the characters, but overall, great figures. Anya's cool, Marcus is great, Anthony is amazing. So there you go, guys. That's my review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the early reviews of Gears of War 3 Series 1 by NECA. Until next time, my friends, adios.